Hey, what is up, cool fam? Welcome to another video. We're doing something different today. Not different, we're coming back to a series and we're planning. This is going to be maybe a weekly series. Now, this is going to be depending on a factor, but we'll get into it. We're bringing back a series. I did this, I used to do this a long time ago. I used to do pickup videos where I would do the comic book pickup videos and I did the video game pickup videos because comic books alone, I was a lot of comic books back then. I still do comic books. But it was everything, and then I did video game pickups, so stuff I do like video games, movies, and stuff like that. And I had them for toys and other stuff. So and then I started doing a series called Shit I Picked Up. What is a series where I just show everything I picked up instead of having it in different videos to show it all, because why not? We're bringing it back. This is the first episode of the new and improved Shit I Picked Up. I don't know if that's going to be 100% the title. I think it will be. It will be censored for, obviously, this is the title. That's probably not brand safe and not could get demonetized, but I'm going to go with it. Don't know if we'll be in the actual title of the video, because I might not do that, but it is episode 1 of Shit I Picked Up, or I might change it for the title, but it is Shit I Picked Up. So let us jump into it. We have a bunch of stuff to go through. We're just going to jump into it. We are going to be I'm going to cut to footage of the actual, more in-depth look at the one thing my camera is more in-depth looks at the things when I talk about them. So let's jump into it. We got a lot to talk about here. Where do we start? Because we have a lot of stuff to do. So I think we need to figure out a starting point, and then we can jump from there. We'll start with this. We'll start with this. We have Hellboy Volume 2. Got this for like a couple bucks at a indoor flea market. Not a bad price for this. Manga, if they're cheap, I'll pick them up easily. So yeah, for a couple bucks, picked up Hellsing Volume 2. I don't know much about Hellsing. This is definitely something, if you don't know, I pick up stuff, all kinds of cool stuff, for me, or not for me, or some of most of it, I try to pick up stuff. I do pick up a lot of stuff for myself. I do pick up some other things. If you don't know, I'm not going to say how much, some of this specifically how much I got, but I do go to conventions and I do have a little booth and sometimes for sell stuff, so I do look for stuff for me and for stuff to sell. This is nice. I don't think I'm going to keep this because I'm not as big as, I'm not saying I don't like Hellsing, but it's probably not my thing. It's probably going to be that far, but for a couple bucks, really cheap, I had to pick that up. Because usually it's deals. If I find something cheap and it's something I know I can sell or do something with, it's fine. This, on the other hand, was something I got very recently. I got it at Kohl's. The Lego Movie 2, You Can Be the Sweetest Friends Ever set. Very nice. I like Lego. I thought we didn't have this. We actually did have it, and that kind of sucks because I probably would have got something different. But this was not bad. Still, it was like $5 or something, or maybe even less than that, or a little more, but it's still like a decent price. So not bad for complete. It's in pretty good shape. Obviously it's a little torn out now, but other than that, it's pretty in shape. So yeah, not gonna complain. Bullion box Legos are always not bad to get. Those Legos always do have the value. This one particularly is about it doesn't have any much value. It's basically the amount what it costs to just buy a new. But yeah, so we got that. That was pretty cool. Obviously it's a 7.5, so it's not super amazing. But yeah, next we're gonna jump into this. Boom, bad bing. We have the Robocop. This is by Funko. Is it by Funko? They made these shirts. Booty bing. In these, they're made to look like old VHSs, and it's really nice VHS case. For this Robocop, this is a size medium. So if this was a size that fits me, I would have worn this, but it's not. I was like, I'll get this, because if it fits me, great, I'll wear it. If it doesn't, I kind of didn't see the size M on it when I got it. I just I'll get it, because either way, it's really cheap. I got it, I can sell it, or I can keep it for me if it fits. It doesn't fit me because it's medium. So yeah, it's gonna be for there. But yeah, cool shirts to pick up. These Funko do a couple of these shirts. They have done some other ones. They're pretty cool. Not bad for a t-shirt. If we had done a box and they just don't put them up to, I don't know. It's just interesting on these boxes, but it's still really cool. Really cool pickup. Next we're gonna go into this, I guess. We got this. This is also by I think Funko, right? Yeah, Funko. This is a vinyl figure. It's for Fallout. We have these two characters here. I'm gonna have to. It says on the back, Mysterious Stranger and Autonomous Skeleton. These are both nice figures. It's just like an exclusive. It says glow in the dark, so I'm assuming the one with the skeleton glows in the dark. These do not say anything about exclusives. These are not exclusive. These are just regular figures. I got to the GameStop. It was really cheap, so I'm I gotta pick this up. Figures, nice figures like these and pops and vinyl. If they're cheap, yeah, I'll pick them up. So this was pretty cheap for these 2 figures. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta pick this up. That's cool. I not really played Fallout, but I do know enough about Fallout. I do know Vault Boy and stuff. So yeah, this is cool. I thought for really cheap, I'll pick that up. Really cool collectible for cheap. I'll pick up collectibles cheap like that. Always. Speaking of that, I guess we go into these. We have, next thing we're showing is the Hellboy Avenger. What is it called? Abin Shapin, how you want to say his name. You open up, it's a nice little figure of that guy from Hellboy. I'm sorry if I said his name wrong. And then there is also a Hellboy figure, so there is a Hellboy one you can get. This is a Funko 2019 Summer Convention Limited Edition exclusive. So I'm assuming that means it's exclusive. Obviously, with everything going on, maybe this was supposed to be at the convention, but now. But this is 2019, so it'll be last year. But this is, don't know why there's like GameStop. If it was a limited edition exclusive, maybe I somehow got it. But yeah, these were like super cheap. Like these were dirt cheap, so I had to pick it up. I like Hellboy. These are nice little figures. I don't care enough specifically for these little figures. They're nice, but I'm not deep into them. But they were pretty cool and they're pretty cheap. And I thought Hellboy's cool, so I'll pick it up. I also picked up another one because they had 2 of them, and they were, like I said, they're cheap. So I gotta pick them up. Gotta get some love, some Hellboy love. So those were pretty nice. I had to pick both of those up. Super cheap on HBO. What are we gonna do next? We have tons of stuff here. We do this, actually, because I just got this. I picked this up at Walmart the other day. I went there to get some groceries and stuff. And they had this there for, I think it was $11. Not bad. It is a Marvel Legend figure. It is the Marvel Vulture figure from the Spider-Man one. This wave. It didn't say what wave. It didn't say. It says Marvel Legend series. It didn't really particularly say what wave. Yes, this is Marvel Legend. I'm looking if there's anything about wave or anything. I'm like, yeah, it's just the Marvel Spider-Man line. So this is a cool figure. I like Vulture. He's a really cool Marvel villain. I like. So this is a nice figure. All I'm saying is he's a nice figure. He does have a changeable head with the hood, and you do get the Demi-Goblin's head, who is a character. I'm just on the back here. You get all the other characters, and you can build Demi-Goblins. So for $11, a nice Vulture figure. I love them all Legends line, and this is a nice figure on a character I like. So yeah, it's cool. They have 2 other ones, but this is the one I'm like, I'm getting one. I'm gonna get this one because that's cool. So I got a Vulture figure. Always nice to get Marvel Legend figures because they're really super nice. Next we'll go into, I guess we'll go into this. We got this at GameStop as well. It was super cheap. Picked it up. Just a cheap Captain Marvel mug. Not much to say about this. Just a cheap Captain Marvel mug. So that was cool. Gotta pick that up. We're gonna take this. Have some stuff in it. Dump it out. Have some loose stuff in it for something else I got. But we also got this Wakanda Forever mug at GameStop. Really cheap, so I had to pick it up. So boom, bang. Definitely gonna pick those up. We are getting through most of this. It's going to be not as long a video as I thought, but we're getting through it pretty quickly. So let's jump into. We'll save the. Do you want to save this for last or that's last? Let's do movies and DVDs next and games. So we have a bunch of stuff for that. So let's jump into it. Okay, first we'll show this. We have Pet Cemetery on. This is on the Blu-ray for Pet Cemetery. This is the remake one. Now I got this at I think it was Martin's. They have a section where they had like used DVDs and stuff. They had this for like $6 or $7. I had to pick it up because it is pretty nice. It did say on the front it was only the Blu-ray, not because this is supposed to be a DVD, a regular DVD plus a Blu-ray. But they said like, yeah, on the front, like, no, this is only the Blu-ray. I'm like, cool. If it works, I don't care. I just need one. I don't need really both. But yes, I got that super cheap. It's a good movie. I think it's a good remake. I think the original one is better, but this is still a good movie, so that's fun. I'm happy to add that to the collection. Some other stuff we got these from different places, so I'm just trying to go do them in a somewhat order. We picked this up. It is Spawn Power Rangers Super Mega Force, the Legacy Battle movie. It has a nice slipcover on it as well. This is I'm assuming like a short Power Ranger one of those like specials or sorts, because it's only 55 minutes. It's like one of those special things for Power Rangers. Because you can see on the back, it has all the other Rangers in the back from previous series, so that's really nice. So what I'm going to say about this is I'm excited to watch this. It's really short, so it'll be fun to watch this. I got this for like, this one is going in my collection. Everyone knows I love Power Rangers, so it's going in my collection. All the movies are going in my collection. But yeah, I love Power Rangers, so this is nice. For like $2 or $3, I'll pick that up easy. That's in my collection, that's great. And then next we do Big Lots. We got this Big Lots. Is from the director of the Iron Man P trilogy. It's Paradox. Looks interesting, looks cool, looks like it might has something to do with I wanna say like Kung Fu or some action-y kind of thing. It looks cool, looks interesting, and I've heard of the IP Man movies before. Never actually watched them, but it does have a nice slipcover. So it's a nice, pretty. It looks really nice, and for only like $5, I'd pick it up. Cheap movie I can add to my collection. Or it was $5 or $3, but that was really cheap, so I'd pick that up. Next, we're gonna jump into the last two movies I have to show. These I got from Walmart. I think they were $5 each, so I had to pick them up. This one I had to pick up. I think this one was $5 as well. It's finally had this in my collection. I didn't have this, surprisingly enough. Jaws 2. They had it there, and I can see on the camera. If it looks backwards, I'll change it, because the way I'm looking at it here, camera, Jaws 2 looks backwards, but if it's fine, I'll flip it if it needs to be, but yeah. Jaws 2, really nice movie. I really think this is a cool movie. I've not seen it. I like how I'm saying it's a cool movie. I've seen the first one, and I've seen the third one. I need to watch this. I'm very happy to add this to my collection. I'm excited to watch that. Next, we got this one to add to my... If anybody knows, I love DC Comics, and I love comic book in general, like DC Marvel. And I love DC, and I love DC animated movies. I found one for $5. I had to pick it up. I didn't have this one. That's a little controversial. I have some things people are going to say about Batman the Killing Joke. I didn't have this. $5, I'll pick it up. I think it's not bad for $5. And also this, get cool. I think Batman the Killing Joke is one of those weird movies that I don't think I've reviewed this, so I'm not going to say too much about it, because definitely at some point I will review this. But yeah, it has some things. I might have reviewed it. I forget if I did or not. But yeah, that's an interesting movie we'll talk about at some point. If I haven't already, I can't remember if I did. But that was cool for $5. I have happy to add it to my DC movie collection, because I'm trying to get all of them. Next, we're going into games. When I went to GameStop, I went to like 2 GameStops, or actually 3 GameStops. I guess we'll talk about that here in a minute too. But I got this. They had it for like $10. Uncharted 4, seems like I've been wanting to get this forever. Finally had it in my collection. I'm excited to play it. This is a game that's only available on PlayStation. Yeah, so I'm excited to play the final Uncharted game. This is going to be fun to play through at some point. I'm playing some other games right now, but I will get to that. I'm really excited. Uncharted is great. It's by Naughty Dog. It's fun. And the bigger game I got, that was like, I don't usually get a lot of new games, but this is one of those few young ones I did. And that's Doom Eternal, the Deluxe Edition. And the only reason I got this because it was on sale at Walmart for $50. It's usually $80 for the Deluxe Edition, but this was like $50. And the game's not in there because I'm playing it. It's in, I think, my system, and I'm playing. It's in my system. It's in my system. I'm playing it, but this I thought was cool. When this came out, it was this Animal Crossing came out. I got Animal Crossing. Not that I was debating between the two. I knew I wanted to get Animal Crossing, but I knew eventually I wanted to get this. And for $50, like I said, it was originally $80, so to get it for $50, that's not bad. For this, with all to get the Deluxe Edition with all the bells and whistles, really happy to get that. I've been playing it. It's been really fun, so that's great. One was through everything, surprisingly enough. We have a couple other things to go through. I guess we'll go through this stuff next. And then, yeah, so next we got this is RoboChamp. Got this Lego here. This is one of the little... This is, if you don't know what this is, it's Lego, obviously, as you can tell. Lego logo. But this is one of the board games, because Lego did a bunch of, like, Lego board games for the board, so obviously made out of Lego. You have to build them and stuff. And then you play those games, you play with them, like, the board games. This is one called RoboChamp. This was $7. I was like, sounds like everything was in there, so I was like, I'll get it. Another Lego, because technically these are what I would consider, these are, I would say, yes, they're board games, but I also do consider them sets, since you have to build them. These are, I consider, they are board games, but I also consider them as a set. So I was like, we don't have this, so I was like, this is one of the board games we don't have. For some reason, the board game seems to be, we have a decent number of board games now, and I don't know why. These seem to be popping up a lot. Maybe a lot of people don't give a shit about them, but I'll pick them up. It's a cheap $7 for complete. This was complete, had all the pieces, had all like it looked like the extra pieces, had everything. So for $7, tried it in the box. It wasn't completely sealed, but yeah, it had some tape on it. But it was pretty nice to get this complete. And yeah, I'm not gonna open it because I don't want to drop anything or lose anything. But that was cool. For $7, I'll pick up a complete Lego all day long. Next thing we got, I gotta get this thing over here. We got this is the Minifigure Character Encyclopedia. This is a really nice Lego book that was about $5. Where you price it. It's a nice book, I think, for $5. I think. And a lot of people are gonna be asking. It was until I noticed that, if you can tell, I don't know if you can tell right there, it's kind of falling apart a little. So it's like in the here, it's like, I don't know if you can see it. It's torn there. It's like falling apart. This is not the best copy, but that's not the reason I got this. You don't know, a lot of these Lego books, not all of them, but a lot of these big ones come with a minifigure. So here we have the minifigure right there, and it's empty. Well, usually I find these and they don't have the minifigure. This is the one chance where they're like, the minifigure's there. So I'm really happy about this one actually have the minifigure in it. And here he is. we're gonna do a close-up of the minifigure here. It's a little toy Lego soldier. There's gonna be a close-up here I'm gonna do for this, because this is a nice little minifigure. He has a little thing on the back you can wind up, and he has a gun. It's a cute little minifigure. We didn't have it, so it's like $5. The minifigure alone is worth that, and I can keep the book or not. I think I already have the book, so it might be in better condition. So that was really nice to pick that up. So yeah, $5 for that was a no-brainer for those, because usually this book is like in the US it's $19.99. It's about $20. So to get it for $5, I'm down. The minifigure alone is worth that. So the next thing we got is this little group of stuff. I got a little bag. It had a bunch of little like ins and outs. Like has a couple toys in it. Had like 2 figures in it. Some other stuff. I had this scuba diving figure in it. I don't really care for. Whatever you want to say. It's one of those cheap like figures you probably find at like a dollar store or something. One of those cheap toys. So nothing really special about this. And then I had this guy in it who was a little better. Definitely a better toy. Had a lot more points of articulation. Don't know if he's from anything, but we'll show him off. Don't know if this guy's from a specific line of toys or whatever. So if you know, I mean, you can always say, but I don't know. It's probably something. I didn't see anything that said anything specific like Hasbro, anything that I would know. I was thinking maybe G.I. Joe, because it kind of looks like that, but I'm like, I think he's a little different than G.I. Joe. But still, not too completely bad. I didn't get for those. It came with, also in the bag, a couple of little odds and ends and stuff I threw out that was not really worth anything, like some junk was also in the bag. But also came with this guy, a little snake guy, Lego minifigure. It's one of these snake guys, I don't know particularly what they're called, the snake or serpent characters from Lego Ninjago, a complete minifigure of him, and these I'll show on the table. I'll do a pan of this, so it's like do a better close-up shot of it. So yeah, this is pretty cool to get this minifigure. I was like, yeah, it was only $1 for this little bag of stuff. So I'm like, this character's in it alone is worth probably more than $1. So I was like, we don't have it, so I'll definitely take that. It also had this, was a half a character. I believe it's Mutt from the, I want to say it's from, it looks like it's the character I want to say is Mutt, because the hair and the body makes me think of Mutt from Indiana Jones. It came with a girl set. But his face is a little bland, so I don't know. But he could be, I don't know. I forget what his face looked like. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So I got those. It did also come with some other like loose pieces, but nothing super like important I wanted to show. But yeah, it did come with those and a couple extra pieces. So that was nice. So just random Lego pieces. So that's pretty nice. And next we're going to go into, we have a couple things left. Like about a couple things left. I'm jumping to these and left. Next, I got this very recently. It is this. If you don't know what this is the Lego Hidden Side set. It's like a little laboratory set. I forget what the set is specifically called. I don't have the instructions for it, but here it is. I'll do a close-up on it. It's a pretty cool little set. It was on clearance for like $9. I'm like, oh cool, it's like a $20 set or something for like $10. I'll pick it up. So yeah, 9 something. I think it was 9 something, so it wasn't actually even 10. But yeah, I got that. And then we have the minifigures that go with it. What I would say, we have the little scientists here where we close-ups of the minifigures. And then whoever the other minifigures are that go with this set, I will show them off because I forget which ones go with this. I believe this guy. Yeah, this guy I believe goes with that set. I'm not sure, but I will show the minifigures off because we have 2 like this guy. It's the same guy, but just the outfit's a little different. I forget which one that goes into which set. So we're just gonna show off all the minifigures here because we got 2 hidden side sets. I'm just gonna show them off right now. We have 2 of this guy, the main guy, who is like one of the main like guys with the phone. You have one of the girl with the phone, really nice. We have this pizza guy who has a hot dog on his hands. That's also pretty nice. We have these bodies, pieces for like, you can take we have a ghost dog. We have, like I said, we have a waiter who has a little cup things he's holding, was pretty nice. And then we have this guy who has, it's like the, whatchamacallit, the chef, or the guy who runs the little food stand for the next diner. And then we have these 2 ghost things, because those guys can turn into these ghost things. You can swap their heads and put these ghost things on. Really cool. So got all those, and then we'll show, right now we'll show the other set, which came with this little nice car build, what I thought was nice, a little like G with a gun, to get the ghosts and stuff. It's a cool little set. Cool little, that one, the car came with this. This is the big set, it was $25 for this bad boy. Boom, bing, bang. This is a really nice set. I do like him inside. They actually make some pretty nice sets, I'm not gonna lie. He has a lot of like points, a lot of cool little things on here. It's really nice. This actually opens up, as you can see, and it has like keys and stuff, and a lot of the stuff you can change around and do stuff with. These windows open. It is really nice. So yeah, we'll get a probably close up of that, and you can take a look at it. It's a really nice set. For $25, that's nice because this is probably like I think it's like a $50 set or $40 set, something. It was definitely a good price. So I was like, had to pick that up. Now we're down to the last, I guess, two things. I'm going to consider two things. I'm doing this for something else, but we'll still this first. I got box. This is a box, just random toys. It was $5. Had to pick it up. So we're gonna go through all the craft stuff here. We have this little bag of like old like Army Man and all kinds of other shit. No, don't really care about this. This is probably gonna go back to Goodwill or something. It's not really that important. We also got this thing. A lot of these toys are dirty and haven't been cleaned yet. So sorry if you they're dirty. This is really dirty, and I don't really care for this. So it's probably just gonna go back in the I don't care pile. It's one of the characters from Bonnie. Don't really care. I'm going through all the stuff I don't really care about first. Also, we got this guy who I'm not as familiar with, but it's a G.I. Joe, so it's kind of interesting. We have this little guy here, one of these figures. This is a G.I. Joe. He has G.I. Joe thing on his leg here. So we do know he's a G.I. Joe figure. As you can see there, it shows in the leg G.I. Joe. So it's nice G.I. Joe, one of these big figures, so that's kind of nice. And then we got also this guy, who is probably the creepiest thing I've seen in a long time. This is pretty creepy. Okay, we're going to look at this character. I don't know what this guy's from, or if he's an amalgamation, or what the hell this thing is. This thing is kind of creepy and it's weird, and I don't have any idea what this is from. So if this is from something, or somebody made this, like the head does nothing to go with the body, I don't know, but it's really interesting, kind of creepy, so kind of let me know what it is, because if I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that looks kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. So if you anybody know what that is, let me know in the comments. And then we got the more interesting stuff that I actually thought was interesting. We got a nice Shredder figure. And if you think, is that actually Shredder? Looks like him. It is Shredder. I wasn't sure. I'm like, that looked like Shredder, but I'm not sure. And it does say Merge, or whatever it's called, Studios in 1988. The company that did, if you don't know, they did the Team Control comics. Basically, Team Control had their own like little company or whatever thing back in the day. And that's what that is. So I'm like, okay, cool. So it's the same guys who did the comics and stuff. So it's like, yeah. So if it's a Team Control, Shredder action figure by Merge. So that was actually interesting. That could have been before they did the the toys and TV shows, but now we get into the other stuff. This is one of the coolest things also they have in there. I was like, I have to get this. It has this in it. Giant, nice Wolverine figure. It needs to be cleaned up a little, but yeah, really nice. For like $5 this alone, it's not too bad for that. So yeah, nice Wolverine figures from the X-Men anime series from the 90s. Really cool. Pretty big figure. Nice. Now we're going to stuff that's a little more into my realm. We have this. What is a little, if I can get it out here. Looks like it's a little thing, and like you clip it and it goes around your neck. It's a thing for, what's it called? I forget, why am I forgetting the name? Beetleborgs. If you don't know what Beetleborgs is, it's a, basically like Power Rangers show. It has a little thing in here which changes the image. I don't know if that's how it's going to show up on camera, if that even can show up on camera, but. So yeah, but we got that, so that's cool. I love Power Rangers and Power Rangers related stuff, so that's something that I might add to my Power Rangers collection, so that's cool. We also got this. This is really dirty, and we need to fucking clean this shit. Like, we need to really clean this shit. I'm looking at this now, like, oh yeah, some of this stuff is pretty dirty. But we have this, one of the McDonald's toy ones. Is of the Yellow Ranger. You got these toys. They come with like a little figure that goes inside them. They need to be cleaned, but yeah, that's really nice. These are nice toys from like the early 95, whenever the movie came out. So that's pretty old and cool. We also got this little key thing. It looks like a thing to put money in or something. It's of the Black Ranger. We'll see if we can clean this up and see if we're gonna keep this up. That might be the one if it can't be really clean or done much with, we might get rid of, but this is still kind of cool. And then we got the last thing, the coolest thing. It's not the best condition, but damn it, this is still kind of cool. The Green Ranger's thing here, what's it called, sword plus flute or whatever. You can see it is dirty and it is bent a little bit on the front. The biggest thing is on the bottom here. Obviously, there's no batteries and no battery cover. It's a little broken on the bottom. Other than that, it's in pretty okay. It's in okay shape. It's definitely seen better days. But for me, I would definitely keep this. I don't know if it has any. It might have batteries in it or not. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get this a little clean. Probably add this to my collection for now. Because it's the original one. They have made some new ones. But yeah, this is nice. I'm really happy about that. So I was happy to get that. So that's all of that box of goodies that we got for $5. So that was nice. So now on to the last two things. First, we're going to show this off. I did get this at technically, this is going to be different depending where I got this. Now, I got this because I went to my comic book store on Saturday. They were doing a free comic book day. Now, that's going to be different. They decided, hey, we have the free comic book day stuff. We're gonna do it as 3 different days. This is the first day, so you get here early. You might get something, and you get this. I'll see if I can show it. It's a poster that you can obviously tell. It is a Alcatraz poster for Secret Wars. I'm gonna do try to get a better picture of it. But yeah, it's a cool poster for that. I wanted to show it because I felt like it was something that was different. Decided to show it. I'm not showing any of the other stuff from that video because it's mostly just free comic book day stuff. And it's not all of it, it's just some of it, and it's cool stuff. But I did get some other, like 1 or 2 new books as well. But yeah, I'm not going to show most of that, because like, I'm not going to really do new books, unless you guys want me to do like the stuff I get from the comic book store, like the new stuff. If you want me to, I'll do it, but I feel like a lot of people, if the new stuff that comes out every week, if you get it, you get it. So it's like, if you care about comics and you get that stuff, you're probably already getting it, so it's not really that important to show, but yeah. Now we're going to get into the last thing, where it's obviously the comic books. Obviously, we have a stack, so we're going to try to go through them somewhat quickly. All these I got from the indoor flea market, except for one, and that is Batman Team of Turtles free. Issue 1, all of this on eBay. I've been wanting to pick this up. When issue 1 came in, my comic book store ran out of copies. I didn't pre-order this one, the book I didn't have pre-order. I had the last series. I got to see it before this, and I got the to see it before this, Team of Turtles 2, and then I got the animated one, but I never got this one. I guess it wasn't just put in my box one, but yeah. I finally got issue 1. I have the rest of them. I'm excited to read this, so that'd be really cool to read that. I'm really excited. Next, we're going to jump through all the stuff. I got, like, this one vendor had a bunch of, like, lots. That's what all these are. He had, like, little lots with, like, hey, here's a bunch, like, a mini-series or a bunch of stuff from this series. Together, like here's a few issues from this series put together, and they're really cheap, so you get them less than $1 a piece an issue. So I'm gonna just go through them pretty quickly and show you what I picked up. First, we got Nightmare, a bunch of issues of Nightmare by Image Comics. This is what I think it's like $1 or $2. So we have the 0 issue, we have issue 1, we have issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, and issue 5. Where, to my knowledge, is the last issue of this series. It's kind of interesting, but yeah. So I'll get all 5 issues for this plus 0, so that'd technically be 6. But yeah, and this is like technically the complete run of the series, so that's kind of interesting. I love early Image Comics, especially like the Rob Liefeld and McFarlane and like Jim Lee and Eric Lawson. I like a lot of the early Image stuff, and this book definitely is kind of fun. If you like Rob Liefeld kind of stuff, don't give a it's fun. I think it's a interesting book. I like that kind of stuff. I enjoy a lot of the other Image stuff. I know not all of it's amazing, but it is stuff I have an enjoyment of it. So that was cool to pick up. Like I said, all these issues for like $2. So it's like, yes, that's 6 comics for $2. That's not a bad deal. And next, with these, what I'm checking you, are they in order? Yeah, they are. So we got Toxic Avengers issue 2, 3, 4, and 6. This one I think was $3, but for 4 issues, that's still not bad. I actually really like Toxic Avenger. It's based on a Trauma film. This is a comic adaptation they did. Not an adaptation of the movie, but they did a Trauma is a film company. They did a film called Toxic Avenger, and then they did a trilogy. So they did like 3 or a bunch of them. But yeah, eventually Marvel Comics did a comic of it because it was popular enough. And yeah, it's a cool comic. They also did one of Toxic Avengers and like his friends, and like the one based on the cartoon. This is one based on the actual movie. It's a lot more up to my speed. I'm like, yeah, this definitely fits into movie comics and stuff. I love it, so gotta pick these up. They're super cheap. Next we got these. This was pretty cheap, so I had to pick it up. Sometimes I'll pick stuff up if they're just cheap. Even if it's something I don't care for, it's like, if it's cheap, I'll pick it up. It was like $2. Like we had Green Lantern Mozoic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first 6 issues of Green Lantern Mozoic. $2 for $3. Had to pick that up. Super cheap. Definitely gonna pick that up. Cool. I might give this a read. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I'm gonna keep it or not, but cool. But that cheap, so I had to pick it up. I thought I went to the side because I wasn't like that. We also got these 3. They were pretty cheap. It's like $1 for these, I think. Secret Origins, just do 43, 48, and 49. Really, I like Secret Origins. I didn't know if I had these or not. I knew 2 of them I had, but couldn't tell what the middle one was. Because obviously when put together, you can't see what the middle one's. So like, I don't know if I have that, but for $1, definitely I can take that. They're definitely for $1. I'll pick up 3 books, 3 Secret Origins books, and I happen to have them all, but not too bad. Still for $1. I think these ones were $1 as well. Got these 3 issues of X Factor. 122, 124, and 125. X Factor. If you like X Factor, cool. I thought $1, I'm like, I'll pick them up. Usually if I find little lots of comics, if they're cheap, I'll pick them up. So that's nice. That was also, I think, $1. Because I don't think it would have been more than that, or I wouldn't have picked it up. Yeah, it was $1 as well. We got Amethyst, Princess of Gemwood, issue 1, 2, and 3. The first 3 issues of this. This is an older book, a little older book, but still cool to get for like $1. I'll take that all day. Nice little stack. That one I got from a different vendor, so we're going to put that one to the bottom. I want to do all the ones from this specific vendor, and then we'll go into the other stuff. Next we got these. Got a bunch of these. I got Chapel. We got a bunch of Chapel books. We have Chapel issue 5, 3, 2, and 2 copies of number 1. So basically we got, like I said, 2 copies of number 1. They're both just variant. One's the regular cover, one's like a variant cover. So we have 2 different covers for issue 1. We have issue 2, 3, and 5. So that was nice. I didn't have any of those, so that was nice. Obviously, I don't need 2 copies of Chapel 1, so I'm probably going to get rid of one. I'll put in my get rid of comic pile, but yeah, nice. This was also pretty cool for like, I think it was like $1. It is Ripclaw issue 1, 3, and the Ripclaw special. For $1, I'll take that all day. Like, that's not really a miss, so I'll take that. Nice. There's another book I've not heard about, but I do like this team, team or book. It is Team 7. It's a Wildstorm book. Image / Wildstorm book. It is Team 7. I love Team 7. This is Team 7 Objective Hell. This is a 3-issue miniseries that seems to tie into Wildstorm Rising. It's a Wildstorm Rising prologue kind of thing. So it's a nice little miniseries. I'm excited to read it. Love all the characters. Deathblow, Grifters in it, Cold Cast, and stuff. It's great. I'm excited to read that, so that's going to be great. The last thing I got from this vendor that had all these like little lots. I got this. It was like I think $1. It was Prowl, issue 3, 4, and 5. I'm like, I'll get these by Marvel. I might give these a read. These look kind of interesting, so I'm kind of interested to read these to see how this goes. It looks like a very interesting book. Way more interesting than I thought it was going to be, so I'm gotta say, these look way... I'm surprised. Because I was like, these look a little more interesting than I thought they were going to be. So that is a little bit surprising. I didn't know what these were. I knew who Prowler was, but I didn't know... I got this mixed up because Prowler did have, I think, another miniseries. So that's why I got this kind of mixed up. I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of interesting, and I like it, and it looks kind of cool, and it's also part of Conspiracy Time, so if you're into that, I don't remember if people like that or not. I don't think they did, but I can't really remember. Last 2 books, that was like $1. Young Bucks, Quake Files, number 8, another vendor just had this, and like, yeah, I'll take that. I like the Youngblood comics, like I said, I like a lot of the Alien stuff, especially Youngblood. This one's actually interesting, because 2 of the comics, the first one is called Crypts by Robert Napton, who I don't know anything about that. But the second comic, Dutch, is written and plotted and penciled and written, plotted and penciled by Keith Griffin. So I'm like, oh, okay, Keith Griffin. He didn't do the dialogue. That's Tom and Mary Brindabam. I don't know how you say that name, but yeah, for Tom and Mary. And then the last one, Shaft, it's written by Kurt Busiek. So I'm like, okay, you have some actual talent on this book, not just you got like run-of-the-mill like Image stuff. Well, Image does have talent, but you know what I mean. It's a little more like you have Kurt Busiek and Keith Griffin, both talented people, have done a lot of stuff for the industry. They're really great. So yeah, nice little book. Love that. I have some Young Blood Quake Files, so that was nice to get that. And last thing we're showing is this last thing. Checking around, make sure I didn't miss anything. Is this issue of Savage? It's a magazine, Savage, short of Conan the Barbarian. Issue 168 by Marvel. It's like $1 or $2. I had to pick this up. I love Conan. I've been really getting into Conan. I've been reading a lot of the new Marvel stuff, Conan books, and I've been really enjoying those. So I saw this and I'm like, yeah, I have to get this to $1. I've been really enjoying Conan stuff. I want to read more. The book is great. It's definitely like a teen book, or if you want to say mature book, I don't know. It's not rated, but it is definitely not for maybe a young audience. So I'm really excited to jump into this and read this. So yeah, so that is it for this video. We're gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna do some pan overs of some things and do more close-ups and stuff of some of the stuff I feel like needs it. Not everything is gonna get it. Like the comic books aren't really gonna get it. But yeah, what you guys think? Did you guys enjoy the video? Let me know in the comments down below. You guys can always stay up. I can see you in the next video. Cool fam. Bye.